Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kalika and you're going to be nicer to call center staff after watching this video. ATM fees. First post. I work on a call center for a local bank in the US. I have a bunch of stories, but I had one yesterday that was just equally frustrating and funny. My headset beeps. Thank you for calling the bank. My name is A. How can I help you? Yes, I have a question about the fees with the ATM. Do you charge for checking the balance on the ATMs? For our customers, no, but if you're not a customer, yes, there's a $3 charge for using the ATM. Okay, well is this fee new? We also use this ATM to check our balance and this fee has never been charged. I don't believe so, sir. Anytime you use the ATM with a card from another bank, a prompt will show on the screen saying that you'll be charged if you continue. Well, my wife checked her bank account at the other bank and there's 3 charges totaling $9 and all she did was check her balance. Well, if it gave her the prompt and she accepted the terms, it would charge her $3, but only once. Maybe there's an issue with the ATM. May I get the location of the ATM so I can let our ATM department know and get you a refund? No, it's not broken. She checked it 3 times because she didn't know if it was the ATM charging her or something else. It's just, we've been customers for years and we've never noticed this fee. Me in my head. Oh, okay, he has an account with us and I can just refund the fees to that account and end this call. He's obviously elderly, so they probably just didn't read the prompt. Okay, sir, I'm so sorry about that. I can refund those fees, but I have to refund it to the account you have with us. Can I get that account number or your card number? But what about the other fees on my other cards? What cards, sir? My other cards. I didn't believe that there was a fee, so I checked my other bank cards to see if maybe it was just the bank being greedy. Me in my head. God damn it, really? Why would you try it with your other cards? Okay, sir, I can probably get some of those refunded. How many other cards and times did you check your balance on? I used all of them. He listed 4 other banks and tried it twice with each card. Okay, let me speak with my supervisor and see if we can get those fees refunded to you. Is it okay to put you on hold? Sure. I explained the situation with my supervisor and he's cracking up. He says yes, that he's just elderly and go ahead and refund them. To just refund them to the account with us because we can't reverse the charges on each card. Makes sense, that's what I was going to do anyways, so I go back to my desk. Sir, I spoke with my supervisor and he said I can refund the fees, I just need your account number or card number or social to pull up your account. What? I don't have any accounts with you, just cancel the fees. Me in my head, what? But sir, you said you'd been a customer of ours for years? Yes we have, we've been using this ATM for years. Oh, well, unfortunately sir, I can only refund the fees to an account with us. What? No, you need to cancel the fees now. Unfortunately sir, we can't do that once the fees have been charged, there's no reversing them. By you accepting the terms, you accept the fees. Me refunding them to the account was a courtesy. A courtesy? No, this is my money and you've never charged this fee before. Can't I just go into the branch and get cash? Well sir, you can go into the branch, but we can't guarantee they'll refund the fees. It'll be up to the manager of that branch. My supervisor has no say in their decision. This makes him more angry. This is why I hate you people, and this is why this country went to crap after Bush left office. Me in my head. What? What does the president from 2008 have to do with this? He gave away billions of dollars to banks like you, and now you're here robbing a hard-working American? I only had $30 in my bank account, and now because of your fees I only have $21. I'm going to starve because of you. Me and my wife are going to starve. Do you like killing old people? No sir, just anytime you use our ATM with a different bank card, there's a prompt that states you'll be charged a fee. It then gives you an option if you'd like to continue and receive the fee or cancel and not receive the fee. At this point, I would contact your bank and see if they can dispute the charges. Also, if they're like us, they'll most likely charge you for a fee for using an ATM that's not theirs. No, I'm walking down to the bank and demanding my money. This is theft. I should be able to check my balance for free. Where's the bank in this city? One moment, sir, while I locate the branch. It's on Cross Street X and Cross Street Y. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Go shove it up your ass, you Republican. And the call disconnects. I can't help but laugh as I pull the number up for the branch I give him. I call over and tell them to expect an elderly man asking for a refund, and to be ready to be called Republicans. They laughed and thanked me, and that was the end of that. I probably should have asked for an update later in the day, but I think that call was enough for me. This story comes from one of our newest members on the Discord, Wolfwood. Thank you so much for submitting this. I'll hold you personally responsible. First, the backstory. So this is a tale that took place nearly 20 years ago. This is somewhat important because attitudes and perceptions were a little different back then. I was working for the massive 3-letter online provider at the time, which had been known for busy signals due to introducing flat rate pricing for dial-up access, and had tons of 50-hour free trial CDs everywhere. I had been hired to do tech support for end users and had been on the job for a couple of years when this particular call happened. Given how long ago this happened, dialogue is approximate as I can recall, but some of this is absolutely word for word. On to the cast. Me is me, your tech support guru. EM is the entitled mother. Thank you for calling, my name is OP, can I start by getting the phone number on the account? The entitled mother quite loudly and abruptly, no, I don't give out that kind of personal information. Okay, could I get the screen name on the account please? No. May I have your name please? No, I don't want to give that kind of information out. So I know we're not off to a good start here, and I can't leave notes without an account, but I carry on. I need your phone number. Come again? I need your personal phone number so that I can hold you responsible. Yes, she really did ask for this. I'm sorry, but I don't give out that kind of information, but I'll do the best I can to help you. What seems to be going on? I was looking at the websites my daughter had been accessing and it's disgusting. She's still just a child and she's viewed all kinds of porn sites, including stuff like fathers with their daughters and lesbian porn and ugh. Me deciding to interrupt her rant because I really didn't want to know the specifics or her to get more graphic than she already had. Well ma'am, I understand how upsetting this can be, so let's talk about the parental control settings to limit this kind of access. I then went over the basic steps on what the levels are and what they did. Does that help you out? Well, I get that, but what do I do? What if she becomes a lesbian because of all this? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but what would her grandparents think? Because she kept on ranting about the morality of the situation, I gave the only personal advice I could think of at the time. Keep in mind that I was and still am a Christian, and this was way past what I could do as a tech. Well, ma'am, maybe the best thing you can do is give it up to God. What? Well, maybe you can give it up to God? Entitled mother goes quiet for a moment or two, then starts stammering. But I don't know, what kind of religion? Get me your supervisor! Okay, please hold. So at this point, I had her on hold for a minute or two while I gathered my thoughts. I had no account, no information on her, and nothing that could really be helpful. I decided to go back to the call and hang up. 5 or so minutes later, I get an instant message from my coach telling me to come to his pod. At that point, I thought to myself, oh boy, this is it, I'm so fired. I slowly took my walk of shame, went into his area, and saw several other members of my team. Turns out, we were about to be trained on password resets because of account security issues, and was completely unrelated to my calls. So I decided to fess up to him, just in case. Fortunately, he told me that if anything came around, he'd have my back on what I did. I never heard another thing about it. I love how you just kind of panicked on how you would present this to your supervisor and then decided that the best thing to do would be to just hang up. I wonder if she ever called back. Do you do this at the grocery store? So normally Halloween is a really slow night for an insurance call center, but for some reason we were slammed. And this caller's thought process was easily the scariest part of the night. He was in a lapse of coverage and wanted to start a policy immediately because he was pulled over on the side of the road and the cop basically told him if he can get insured right away, it'll just be a warning, not a fat ticket, and his car impounded. In some states, cops have the flexibility to let you off the hook that way. So I put together the policy, and given the guy's record, it was pretty damn pricey, like $300 a month for liability only. But that's what happens when you collect tickets like 90 kids collect Beanie Babies. But at the end, it turns out he has no money to pay it. Shocker. So he's begging me to start him with no payment, which I can't do, and I'm trying to be helpful suggesting we call family or friends when he hands me this one. I'll be PNP, he'll be C. Why don't you pay for me? I don't have any money. I'm really sorry, man. I really can't. I could lose my license doing that, and even so, I don't have that kind of money on me. Then all hell breaks loose with this guy. You're a salesperson, right? Then do your job and sell me this insurance. Use your commission or something, I don't give a frick, but you have to pay for this for me. I can't get my car impounded again. Pay it for me. A few seconds of stunned silence to process this idiocy. Sir, I don't think you know how commission works. First, I don't get a commission, and second, if I did, buying your insurance would be a lot more than any commission I'd make, and third, it's not my job to buy your insurance for you. At this point I can hear some muffled words, and then the police officer in the background asks the guy if he has insurance yet. No, I have no money and this sales guy won't pay it for me. At this point, the cop says what I wish I could have said. You want him to pay for it? Do you do this at the grocery store? Fill up your cart with food and demand the check or pay for it? Get out of the car, I'm calling the tow truck. Click. Okay, so that's all for r/Tales from Call Centers. I really hope you did enjoy it. As always, if you do want to see more content like this, then please do subscribe. My Twitter, Discord, and Patreon links are in the description, and any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!